Hi, Laramie Middle Schoolers. This is Miss Phillips, and I just wanted to welcome you to our new unit on thermal energy. So today, because you can't be in class, we're just going to do a quick summary of what happened in class. And so here we go. Thermal energy, if you think about the word thermal, can you take a minute and think of words that you know already that begin with the root word therm? Now you might be thinking thermometer, the tool that we use to take measurements of temperature. You might be thinking thermostat, which is the tool on the wall of our house that regulates the temperature of the room. You might have thought of a thermos that keeps liquids hot or cold when they're inside. So when you think of all of those words together, what do you think the root word therm means? You're right, it means heat. So this unit, we are going to be studying heat. Let me see if I can figure out how to go forward. Okay, so our new phenomena is all about my favorite summer activity, well, one of them anyway, which is drinking iced coffee or iced tea in the park with my friends. I've been buying iced drinks for years and using the regular cup, but my drink always warms up and waters down. The designers of the fancy cup claim that the cup can keep a drink colder for longer, and this is what my friends say that I really need to solve my problem. So, we are going to be investigating if this claim is true. Does the fancy cup keep my drink cold longer? We don't know, so we're going to check it out. But first, we need to start with the regular cup. Why does the drink in the regular cup warm up? What do you think? What's causing that regular cup to allow my drink to warm up? And how could the fancy cup keep the drink from warming up? What's so special about it? What structural features does my fancy cup have that keep things from warming up? So, at the top of your note sheet, which you should have printed out, you need to write our claim that the fancy cup works better than the regular cup. So take a second, pause the video, write down the fancy cup works better than the regular cup. Now, think to yourself, how could we test this claim? What evidence would we need to collect to support or disprove our claim? Take a second, write down a couple ideas, pause the video, and come right back. All right, pause the video. All right, so this is what we did in class. We took a regular cup from Starbucks, and we took a Supermom fancy cup, and we filled it with ice cold water. Okay, we put 350 milliliters in each cup of the same water so that it was a fair test. The same amount, the same initial starting temperature, and then we left it in our room at the same spot to get the same environmental conditions. And we put a thermometer in the hole where the straw goes. And we took measurements we started with the first minute, then we took them every 10 minutes for a while, as long as we could. And then this is the data we got. The regular cup and the fancy cup both started at 6 degrees Celsius. Then, after 50 minutes of sitting on the counter, the regular cup temperature was 13 degrees Celsius and the fancy cup temperature was 9 degrees Celsius. So the total change was the regular cup increased by 7 degrees Celsius and the fancy cup increased by 3 degrees Celsius. Now, do you think that this supports our claim that the fancy cup works better than the regular cup? All right, so after we did our experiment, we decided we needed to model our systems. Now, systems are a way for scientists to understand phenomena and study what's going on. So they identify the important parts of the system and how those parts work together. This gives them clues about what to pay attention to and what to test. Let's think of each of our cups as systems. We'll call one the regular cup system and the other the fancy cup system. So now you need to brainstorm, what are the parts of each cup system? What does each part do in the system? Like, for example, what does the lid do? How do the parts work together to keep a drink cold? So on your other sheet of paper where it's titled Cup System Models, you need to model or draw the regular cup and the fancy cup systems, remembering to include all of the parts and how and why they work. So not just what it looks like, but how is it working to keep the drink cold? All right. Well, that was our phenomena. So I hope you watched this. I hope you took your notes and did some thinking so that you can be on the same page with your class when you get back to school. Take care.